So this is how we're going to start it off. SeedSigner, like I told you guys before, here's their site, SeedSigner.com, and all a SeedSigner is just a Bitcoin signing device. It's just literally a hardware device. It's just like a cold card. Granted, it might not have all the neat tricks that a cold card can do, but it's built for what it needs to do, which is hold your bit or allow you to use your seed phrases to conduct transactions in a very secure way, right? So here's some detail about the seed signer and what people are saying about it and things like that. You can donate. Um, here's some of the specs that you'll need. The C-Signer is very simple. It's a very simple product to put together. All you need is a Raspberry Pi Zero, Wave Share, LCD display. You need a Raspberry Pi Zero compatible camera and a micro SD card with at least 64 megabyte capacity. I think the one that I showed you guys in a video is let me see. It's 8 gig. So yeah, I mean that's fine. I mean, if you get anything more than that, like maybe like a 32 gig, I mean, that's probably too much, but I mean, it shouldn't matter, honestly. But yeah, like you kind of go into like some more details and I think they show you where you can get some of the stuff from as well. I'll link like all the where you can get all this stuff from in the description. I'll also link the site, but I just want to show you guys the software where you get it from. So I'll post the actual link to the software instead of like just the like the site. I'll post the software link in the description. And so here you'll see where you can download the latest Seed Signer, which would be here. They have a GitHub, which would be here. They have a GitHub. And okay, here we go. So, and as you can see, it's updated with the bigger picture release because in this video, I'll be showing you guys the larger screen display versus the smaller screen display. And as you scroll down, just keep going down because I know you guys aren't techie, so get here under assets, and here's where you'll see the different types of seed signers or seed signer software images. So the so what you'll do is you'll download the image that matches the sort of Pi you're using. If you're using a Pi Zero, I, it's going to be this one. So for most of everybody, it should just be this one right here. Either this one or maybe this one. I believe it's this one. This one I did, the Pi Zero image. Um, so what we do is simply click this, boom, see it installed or download it. Optional but recommended, verify the download's authenticity, right? So you always kind of want to verify what you're downloading when you're doing stuff related to your protecting your Bitcoin, right? So we don't want to download an image of seed signer that where once we scan our seed phrase, it stores it and then it sends it somewhere else, right? Or something like that. Um, Granted, seed signer, there's no Wi-Fi connectivity or anything like that, but who knows? Like maybe you bought it from a bad vendor or something like that, and then there is. But we always want to verify these steps, right? So we want to. There are ways to do this. They kind of show you how to do it as well. We would go down, and here shows you step by step how to verify. So step one, verify that the signature file is genuine, and they show you how to do everything as you do all this. So it's not difficult at all. They give you very easy, simple steps on how to do all this stuff. You just kind of got to read through it. So it's not bad. After you do that, you're gonna go to the site called Blend Etcher. After you get it, I already downloaded Etcher, so I'm just gonna open it up. Well, actually, we go to download Etcher. I'm gonna show you guys every step. So if you have a Mac, you can download for this version. If your Mac uses ARM64, you download this version. If you're using Linux or any legacy Linux image, you don't use one of these two. For this, we're using Windows. I've already installed it, like I said. So I'm going to go to Etcher. Balena. There it is. So I'm going to go to Etcher, flash from file. I'm going to select the image, select the target. If I had my SD card hooked up, I would select that, hit select, and then flash. And it probably will take you 2 minutes, maybe a whole minute to do. Shouldn't take that long. But after that, you should be good to go. Take your SD card out of the adapter, plug it into your seed signer, and we can get started. All right, so here we go. So this is going to be the seed signer tutorial. Here we have one seed signer. This is so we have two seed signers. We have one with the larger display. This is a new model that was just created by Sesi and other devs. Obviously, main differences: larger display, bigger buttons for better functionality. And I mean, I love it. Camera on the back, same setup. It's just a little bit bigger. Um, and then here's the OG seat signer, so the original. And I mean, yeah. Today we're just going to be previewing the larger seat signer and the larger display. And some things that you guys are going to need for this setup are going to be obviously seat signer. You're probably going to need a SD card adapter. You'll need one SD card. Here I have a couple, but you'll need like one 8 GB SD card, and you will also need a USB-C Type C charger. So to start things off, what we're going to do is we've already flashed the 8 GB um, SD card, as you can see. Right, we've already flashed this. So since we flashed this, we're just going to plug this in to our seat signer in the bottom right corner, right here. And I really love the another reason why I love the larger display is that there's a spring functionality to it. So if I just push it in, really just you see I'll just pop back out. It just pops right back out. So that's like great. This the original one, the new like the OG seat signer, the SD card you enter it here, like in the side part right here. Like if you guys, I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but you see like that little piece like right under there. You put it right in here. Hold on, oh wait, putting it in the wrong way. Sorry. You put it in, and yeah, like it's in, but like you just have to like kind of pull it out, so it's like no actual like spring in there that like allows it to pop back out. But yeah, so you put the SD card in there after we flash it, and then you just plug this up to a power source. So if you have like a I don't know, like a maybe like a brick of some sort, or I don't know, a little power adapter or something like that, you can plug it in and power this bad boy on, right? So close this up. Wait for this to power on. Oh, there it is. And so here we are. So the seat signer is now powered on and it's powered up. So hopefully you guys can see this bad boy, but this is kind of what it looks like, right? So here we have the scan, seeds, settings, tools. If we want to scan some things, we can just go here and we can scan what we need to scan. We can scan a QR code. As you can see, I can see the camera's it's a little all over the place, but if you get a QR code in there, you should be good to go. We'll go to some tools. Here you can scan a new seed. So, or we can actually, I think this is creating a new seed. Let's see. Accept. Okay, yeah. So this is generate. So we can generate a new seed. We can generate a new seed with dice rolls, calculating a 12 or 24 word seed phrase. We can go to our address explorer and verify addresses through here. We can also go to some settings, and we have language settings, persistent settings. Persistent settings are just settings that you want to keep for when you return back to the CSigner after you unplug it. So remember, guys, the CSigner is a stateless device, meaning that it doesn't store any information on it. So like it doesn't like keep any of your C phrases or anything up there. So as we load a C phrase up here, you guys will see that it won't store it, which is great for security because say somebody gets a hold of your seed signer device, right? You don't want them to just be like, oh, like, okay, well, I have a seed signer with 2 or 3 multi-sig keys up there, and now they have control of your Bitcoin. But I digress. So go to advanced and say we want to keep the camera rotation to 270, right? So let's go. This is one of the persistent settings that we can set, right? So we go scan. Now you see how the camera looks like a little like kind of wonky, like it's like sideways now instead of like straight or like vertical. So that's one of the things about the persistent settings. Let's go ahead and change that back. Camera rotation 0, scan. So as you can see, and now it's back to normal. See? Okay. So say we want to load a seed up here, right? We're going to seeds. So if you're in Sparrow, which I'm going to open up Sparrow right now. I'll put this down for a second. I'm going to open up Sparrow right now, and I'm going to scan a seed that we had imported a while back. Um, so if you're in Sparrow, you go to settings. If you entered your seed in like with the actual seed phrase and not like the public the XPub, you can go to view seed, show seed QR. To be honest, I wouldn't recommend entering the keywords in anywhere. Always use like the XPub. And when you want to do transactions, just scan the PSBT instead of like having to put in the seeds manually. It just takes more. One, it takes more work, and two, it's not the most secure way. Granted, if somebody gets a hold of your CQR and they scan it, technically they do have your seed phrase, but I feel like the actual words is more. I guess people would know that more if that like kind of makes sense. Like people kind of see that as like okay, like he's entering like 12 words. It's got to be a seed phrase. If you're scanning a QR code, a lot of people aren't really privy to things like that. They're not like techie, I guess, and so they probably might not notice it. But either way, still, I would rather scan a seed QR than enter my seed manually. But so after we scan that CQR, we go to seeds, and here we are. We have our ID for this specific seed, right? So you have a thumbprint, if you will, or I'm sorry, fingerprint. So not thumbprint. You have a fingerprint for your seed, right? So and all that does is it identifies your seed, and that's good for. And you guys can see it here, but that's just good for say if you have like a multi-sig wallet with 3 seeds in it, right? Or say you have you store your seeds somewhere and say you have more than like 3 seeds or 4 seeds or whatever. So you have multiple and you need to identify your seeds for your multi-sig wallet, then this is like one of the best ways to do that so that you're not like putting in random seeds together and things like that. It makes it so that you can tag your seeds and know which seeds to use for when you want to move money from your multi-sig wallet or wherever you want to move it to, right? So yeah, so this is the seed, like you generate a seed, scan it, and then you come here and say if you want to do a transaction, you would scan the PSBT, go here, scan it, and then um you would accept it in Sparrow. And gotta go back. Oops, gotta go back. You would accept it in Sparrow. But yeah, I mean, we can export our XPub here to say we want to do a multi-sig. We could do or a single sig. We could do either one, and then we have it here, and we can export it as SegWit, a native SegWit, nested SegWit, or a taproot address, and same for multi-sig. We can also, I'm sorry, we can also back up our seed if we wanted to, so we can view the seed words or export the seed as a CQR. And we can also discard the seeds. So I don't have to do this. All I really have to do is just unplug the device. So say I'm like, okay, I want to go ahead and unplug this, right? Plug it back in. So as I do that, my seed phrase is not going to be in my Yeah, my seed phrase is not going to be on this device anymore because, as I mentioned before, this is a stateless device. So, give it a second. Seeds and no seed. We have to load a seed because the one that we had in there is gone. This does not hold or retain any data that you put up there. The most that it will do is retain some camera settings for you or some of the actual software interface settings in there for you. That's it. So I like SeedSigner. These things are cheap. This one probably is the most expensive SeedSigner. Cost me like 150, 160. Um, Not that bad. I mean, if you guys don't want to spend 150 bucks, you can spend like 50 bucks, maybe 60, and either buy this thing pre-made or build it your freaking self. So it's not bad. But yeah, this is just a quick video to kind of show you guys like a little bit of the SeedSigner and like what it can do. It's a little more that it can do. Like you can set BIP39 passphrases in here. You can change the network that you're on and export your XPubs and do different types of signature types and generate Electrum seeds. Or I'm sorry, yeah, you can. I guess you can generate Electrum seeds. You can sign messages in here. All sorts of crazy, cool, advanced stuff that you guys can do. But that's probably more for that's more for some advanced users. So yeah, um, short video, quick video. I just want to give you guys a quick preview of what the CSUN had to offer. I think instead of going out and buying a cold cart, I think everybody should probably buy a CSUN or build it themselves. It's honestly the orange pill, or not the orange pill. It's the Bitcoin way, in my opinion. I like it. This is how I'm going to do my setup, and also I'm going to build on this setup as well by integrating some smart card features into this so that I can access my seeds without having to scan any sort of CQR or anything like that. And yeah, I'll give you guys a quick preview and sneak peek into how that looks as well. So thanks, guys.